What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Darksiders Warmastered Edition 100% Apocalyptic Walkthrough. We're in episode 6, and we're taking on the rest of the Twilight Cathedral, and we're going to stop right before we fight Tiamat. So, there we go. Not really a puzzle, but like low-key a puzzle. So in the last episode we got the crossblade, which unlocked an achievement. We got a couple of artifacts, a lifestone shard, and in this episode we're gonna get, let's see here. Okay, so don't worry about that thing. You just want to charge it up, hit that, blow it up, and come over here and do that to another one. Like I was saying, in this episode, we're gonna get our last artifact. We're gonna get a Wrath Core, we're gonna get a Wrath Shard, and we're gonna get another Abyssal Armor piece as well. So, and we're gonna get another enhancement. So we're gonna get a lot of goodies in this episode. Before you go over there, make sure you hit that. And it obviously opens up this door. So, Alright. So hop on up here. As you can see, we need a Beholder's Key, which we don't have. So we're gonna have to go get that. Charge this up, blow it up. And there we go. Now we can walk on the lava. Alright, so this is a newer mechanic. Imbue Crossblade. The crossblade can absorb arcane energy from certain targets it strikes. So basically, it's just gonna have you do that. So it basically just carried the fire from the torch over to the inert bomb flower, or bomb growth. Gotta get out of the habit of calling it a bomb flower. So, open this door, and now, for some reason I thought there was a cutscene. There is 3 of these, as you can see, and that means we will be getting 3 swords, but we have a series of puzzles, and that was a health chest if you need it. But we have a series of puzzles that we have to solve, including my absolute favorite puzzle in the entire game. So, it's not this one. I thought it was this one. It is not this one. So, as you can see there, it kind of shows you what to do. Of course, obviously we need to hit this switch, and then also this switch. But there's also our last artifact for this area as well. So we're going to get that first. So if you hit that switch, nothing happens because of that bomb growth right there. So we have to get rid of that. Or not bomb growth, some kind of crystal. Alright, Salter Artifact number 8 out of 27. Alright. Over here. I have to do this carefully because otherwise I'll get like in that little V between the gears and I fall and it just doesn't work. So, come up here, grab the inert bomb growth, which it's inert because, you know, obviously it's not lit. The good thing about these ones is that you can carry them and they're not going to blow up in your hand. So, toss this over here and target that and that. Charge up crossblade and boom. Easy peasy. So, come over here. Now we gotta climb all the way back up to the top. So, let's do that. You might hear my dog snore, and I apologize for that. I don't know if you can or not, but you might. There we go. She's been kind of sick, so let's flip the switch. Yeah, anyway, she's been kind of sick, so kind of just letting her stay with me. But now we're going to come over here for switch number 1. And this is kind of tricky, and it took me way too long to figure this out. So you can see there's this crystal, there's this bomb growth here, and then you have this inert bomb growth. And it's like, so how do you get the crystal to blow up with the bomb growth over there? There might be another way to do this. This is the kind of the easiest way that I figured out. I actually figured it out just being a jackass one day because I was mad. And it worked. So, ouch. Yeah, so it worked, and that's the way I've been doing it ever since. So, just make your little trail of them, and voila. So, you might think you can go hit that crystal. That was a little weird, but, so you might think that you can just go hit that crystal and be, like, fine. Not true. Ouch. Not true. Come on. There we go. Ow. No, you don't. Stop shooting fire at me, dragon wannabes. Just turn this up. But if you go hit that crystal before coming over here and flipping this switch, nothing happens. So it kind of turns red for a second and then goes away. Goes right back to that blue color. So the trick is you have to hit them not exactly at the same time because that's kind of impossible, but within like a second of each other. So the easiest way to do it, you'll see here in a minute, this and that one, is to lock on to both of them and then just shoot your crossblade over. Or charge it and shoot it. And, yeah. So, pretty easy. But, you know. Wait. Ouch. I thought I saw that. And I think this kind of actually looks pretty cool. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm the only one, but I think it looks pretty neat. So, just like the way it closes up like that. I like how bright the lava is. I don't know why it makes me happy. So there's a soul chest here, and another soul chest. And our first of 3 crystal swords. So, or well, 3 for those statues. And then this thing doesn't move anymore. So you can just like cross and you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so it doesn't matter which of these you put it in. Insert an inappropriate joke here. It doesn't matter which of those statues you put that in. Just need 3. So this room is my absolute favorite puzzle in the entire game. I don't know what it is about it, other than it was just completely satisfying when I solved it. It took me way longer than it should have, and I'll explain why as we go through it, but yeah. So flip that switch and some platforms rise just a little bit. Haha. Yeah, take that. Okay. So, you're going to want to go this way and hit this switch, which for me was almost like a no-brainer because you can't get to the other one. So, then come over here, hop this way, or glide that way, and hit, not that, hit that, and some more of these rise. And this is sort of, whoa, where I had, that took way too long. This is sort of where I started having a little trouble the first time. You hit this, and, oh, this other platform with a bomb flower pops up. Although, side note, it's pretty interesting that that bomb flower, like, survived the lava pit, but, you know, it is what it is. So, chuck that over there, and then chuck this one, not there, over there. And it's like, okay, so now where do I go? Now what do I do? And this is kind of where I started, like I said, I started having a little bit of trouble. Because I could get over here just fine. Not like that. Don't know what happened there. You can get over here just fine. And get the sword. And side note, this stuff, this growth, it's literally there for decoration. It's kind of a mean little prank. So, boom boom. And, it does, the bomb, or not bomb, but growth, the, growth on the wall doesn't go anywhere. That was weird. Okay. So then, it's like, alright. So, when I first did this, I flipped this switch, just because, hey, there's a switch. That's sort of what you're supposed to do. And then all the platforms started going away. And I was like, well, this is dumb, what the hell? So, come back over here, and basically go through this whole sequence again. So, flip this, come over here, and that's what I did just to get them back to the right level. Or the level they were at. Because that to me made sense. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start over from here. But, what you need to do now, is, so you want to get over here, but you can't, because there's not a platform. So I, for some reason, came over here. I think I was just fed up. I came over here, and oh, this platform is getting higher. And then this one shows up, and you're like, oh, okay. Or I was like, oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. So, there you go. But then there's this here, and I'm like, why not? This is literally my thought process. And, bam. And then everything is at the right level to just climb out. So, like, it was one of those puzzles when I first went through it, like I said, I was like, what? It wasn't terribly difficult, but it was satisfying when I was done with it. So yeah. And I happened to figure it out just because I was getting pissed off. So, come over here, throw that in there, and open up the last puzzle. Not the last puzzle, but the last puzzle for this. So, be careful, if you do what I just did, be careful that you don't hit the lava, because that's not good. Wait a minute. Wait. Look at the map. Was this in there? It's in there. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm a moron. I'm getting ahead of myself. I knew it didn't feel right. Okay, so here's our Beholder's Key, but first, here is a very easily missable Wrath Shard. And, oh no, everything goes away and we have to fight. It's okay, because it's just these little guys. Well, they're like little-ish guys at this point, but, you know, after you get through a little more of the game, they're actually like little guys. So, they become like the equivalent of the zombies. So, just make some quick work of them. Yeah, there should be one more. There it is. And we're just like destroying everything in the process. Okay, so you don't have to do this, but I like to come over here. Otherwise, I will forget. I'll absolutely forget about the Wrath Shard, because as you see, the Beholder's Key shows up, but they don't highlight this as well. So, alright, Wrath Shard number 3 out of 20. And let's get our Beholder's Key. And, I'm waiting for that. There we go. Waiting for that to pop up, because it's annoying. Like, it's annoyingly slow, I think, the delay on those, things. It's like, it's on the Beholder's Key, it's on the artifacts, like, when you buy, like, potions from Vulgrim, there's a delay that's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's, like, no big deal to anybody else, but to me, like, it's just frustrating. It just jacks with my sense of time. So, yeah. But that's just me, that's my opinion. I know people who've played it, like, I don't even notice, you know. I'm like, really? Because it's kind of hard not to. But that's, you know, like I said, it's just my opinion. It's just my takeaway. And direct, there we go. Alright. Let's jab the eyeball key into the eyeball. The eyeball lock, I should say. Alright, so you're gonna wanna, like, kill these pretty quickly. Without waking them up. Because when you wake them up, it's a pain. But to progress, you need to kill all of them first. So, or they're, like, technically you don't have to. There's no setup to do that. But if you don't, they, definitely will, like, knock you in the lava and stuff like that. Because they just shoot their fireballs at you, and it's not pleasant. It's actually really annoying. So, hop over here. And cutscene. Okay, so as you can see, here's a switch. Pull it, and one platform pops up. Voila. But it's too far for us to hop onto. And there's an empty spot where a switch should be. So guess what we have to do? That's right, I'll tell you. We have to go get the switch. And first, to do that, first we fight our mini-boss, the Jailer. So he's scarier looking than he actually is difficult. He's actually pretty easy. Just charge your crossblade and highlight those 3 yellow dots, which are now red, on him, and then go wail on him. And then let him wail on all the things, and then whenever they turn yellow again, like this, boom, do it again. And it's pretty simple. The only thing, in my opinion, the only thing that really makes this fight any challenging, like any measure of challenging, are these little guys, because they're freaking annoying. Your crossblade can catch them and then not mess with the yellow dots on him. And, you know, apologies, that was a yawn. But, you know, it can just be annoying, and it makes this fight take way longer than it has to. So, slice away. And a blade geyser, but I don't have enough wrath. Oh. Ha! Yeah, that's right. I'm like, why aren't they turning yellow? Because I already got it to the point it needed to be. Alrighty. So, Jailer be dead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. So here's a health chest. I usually don't get it until on my way back from the Jailer. But we do have some fighting to do after we go down this elevator. So, I'd rather have my health filled up for that. So, we ride down the elevator. This very, very slow moving elevator. Man, I keep yawning. It's late though, so it's pretty late past my bedtime. Alright, so we're in this room, some bomb growth. Not bomb growth, dang, bomb crystal. But first, we're gonna make our way to, or start our way to getting the enhancement. So it's a secret chest, and in order to get it, you have to light all the torches. So that's what we're doing. Now there are some down here that we can't quite. Well, we might be able to get that one. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think there's one more down there. One or two more. But we can't get them yet, obviously. We gotta make our way over there. And we can't walk in lava. Although we can apparently shove our fist in lava and just get a watcher, so... And I'm not using the scythe here because I want to make quick work of these guys. I say as I use the scythe. But it was just on my brain now. Ouch. I like ran right into that punch. Nope. There we go. Boom. Got him. Crossblade, the poison guy. I actually don't know what these are called. I don't know what like 90% of the monsters in this game are called. But, you know what? It doesn't really matter. Because we're gonna kill him anyway. Ooh, I thought he got me with that poison, but he did not. Oh, man. I tried to B-move, and it was too late. That's alright. I will show you guys what that execution looks like. So, grab yourself this soul chest right here. And... that. Nope. Come here. Come on. Come on. Ooh, okay. I thought I was a little farther away. Well, I guess there's one more. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Like that. And then, there is our enhancement. Number 2, I believe. I'll have to look at my notes. And we'll get that in just a second. So definitely charge your crossblade before you come over here, so you can just like kill that fiery dusk bat. Otherwise, he's gonna get ya. He gets me every single time if I don't remember it. Because sometimes, like you saw earlier, I get ahead of myself in a big way. So, all right, boom. And Bloodthirst. This enhancement heals war by stealing the life of adversaries during combat. So, when you... actually, there we go. Alright, so when you set it, it changes your sword to a glowy green color. And right now, later on, it's not really worth it to use it. Because by then you'll have like plenty of empty vessels that you can put, you know, health potions in, and all of that. Oh, there we go. And all that stuff, and you'll just be like nice and leveled up and all that good stuff. So you don't really need it later. I like to use it now when I'm a little bit lower level, like it's an RPG. But you get the idea. So when my abilities and my weapons aren't as leveled up, and I don't have as many like wrath abilities and stuff like that, it definitely helps. So there is that. Boom. Come on, I want an execution move so I can show all the cool people watching this video that the execution move is actually pretty neat. Whoa. Oh, I thought he was gonna get me. Oh. Ha! Oh, there we go, yes! Boom, he just like rips his spine out through his mouth. And then, make sure you stay away from him because he sprays all that poison, but then he blows up. So it's definitely easy to get poisoned if you do that execution move. So, alright. So now we gotta go back up. But wait! We have a fight on the elevator. And this fight isn't bad. This is actually a good one to use the scythe, because you can just use this move and they can't like run away and all that because you're in an elevator. So, yep. I keep yawning. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I know yawns are contagious, and so there's that health chest if you didn't get it already. Alright, and so now here is this platform number 2. So we can go get the final crystal sword. Alrighty. Alright. So just hop on over. Do. And of course hit the switches. And, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I hate this part. Because not only do you face this guy and his little buddies, you fight 2 more of these and one of those poison guys. So just make sure you've got some health and make sure you've got some wrath, because if you're anything like me, you're definitely gonna need them. So, and like I said, one of these guys by itself, not a problem. Even with these little guys, I say as he like hits me with that giant axe. Nope. Oh, maybe so. Boom. Oh, nope. No. Boom. I like that home run move because it just like throws these little guys like across the way. Boom. Dude. Let's get you. There we go. And yeah. Circle move. You'd think by now I'd get in the habit of calling it a circle move, but I haven't. So, alright, so that was one big guy and his little friends. This is big guy number 2 and his little friends. His little friends. That was a horrible impression and I apologize. Let's get that guy. And same basic strategy as earlier. So we just fought. There we go. That is what I was wanting to show you guys. Yes. It looks freaking awesome. And I don't know, maybe I'm just sick like that, but I think it looks great. Sorry about that. I don't know, like my throat feels funny all of a sudden. I don't know why. And now we have the 2 of these guys. So Blade Geyser is definitely your friend here. And I wish I'd had, ouch, one more, no, ow, full, ow, Jesus, oh, that was lucky, one more full Wrath Stone, when I started this room, but I didn't. So really, my biggest piece of advice is just pay attention to where both of these guys are, because, dang, apologize, because what typically will get you is when they strike, like the ouch, like that, and because they do deal quite a bit of damage, you know, if you're not keeping an eye on both of them, then you have both of them hit you, which has happened to me several times playing this game. That is usually what does me in. So, just be aware of that, and you should be okay. There we go. And the elevator will start, like, rising on itself. Trophy earned Slayer. So we get Slayer for killing 666 demons. Which apparently we did. Which is awesome that it would happen there. I think it is anyway. It's nice and contained, and my OCD really likes it. As opposed to just like, I don't know, in a room like this. But, yeah. Yep. Alright, so you need to go back this way because you have to use these things. But be careful because it's very possible to miss. I thought I was going to miss, but I didn't. And then just back jump. And proceed through the door. Alright, so now we need to get back in that statue room. But yeah, I was gonna call it something else. Anyhow, it's not important. Alright, come back in here. And then I'm gonna wait because I want to make sure I get this chest. If you haven't gotten it yet, make sure you go ahead and get it. If only for the treasure hunter achievement. Because once you put this sword in here, this platform rises. It's apparently also an elevator. And you cannot come back down here. So it's going to take you up, and we are ready to fight Tiamat, but we're not going to do that in this episode, and we have some other things to get that we ran out of time for, so we'll get them the next episode before we fight Tiamat. But yeah, it's all nice and dramatic, and it's amazing. And the door unlocks. If you go in there, the door closes behind you, so don't do that until you're ready to actually fight Tiamat. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for watching. There you go. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode when we get the rest of our things and we go take on Tiamat.